Punch break, special herbs, fries and a sandwich. Unleashed on the city. Maximize damage on lookers all famished.
I used to be a delivery driver. I was also an Uber driver at one point too. And that was cool. They were both pretty cool for the most part. Would I ever do them again? I mean, if I needed money, yeah. But so delivery driving, I delivered pizza for Domino's, right? It was cool. And sometimes when I would go to these houses, the white women, they would invite me into the house to like put their food down. And hey, that's cool and all, but I'm supposed to stand at the door. They told me to stay at the door. That's what they told me in training and all that. I'm supposed to be over here. So don't do that. Sometimes it was cool because like, maybe they'll give me an extra tip or like, oh, maybe they'll give me like, like a snack. Like, oh, I got some oranges. It's like, okay, cool. I'll take an orange. I like oranges. Right. And then sometimes they would harass me altogether. Like they'll write to Domino's, like they would write to the website or whatever on the thing. They'd be like, hey, that one delivery driver, the black one, bring him back. We like him. What? And they would do this. They did this every week for like 6 months. And I was there for like a year. Half a year, I was being harassed by white women from Domino's. Now look, don't get me wrong. Now look, sometimes some of the white women, they had nice, you know what I mean? They had, the breast meat look nice. Yeah. But I don't want you, white woman. That's the thing. I don't want you. I don't want to play in the snow. I just want to give you your food so you can go home, right? So I can go back to doing what I'm doing, and then you go back in your home and go eat your food, enjoy. And one time I had this crazy delivery, right? Crazy delivery. It's probably the weirdest delivery to this day. Just odd. I had to go deliver pizza at this go-go joint. Now, if you don't know about go-go joints, it's like a strip club where they don't get naked, but they might as well just be naked. I don't know. What I'm saying is, I don't think I would want to go to the go-go joint all the time. So that's that. Just be a stripper. Like, I don't know why you want to be a go-go dancer and dance on the stage and like not get naked. It doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. But I had to deliver pizza here. Look, everybody got to eat, right? I guess that's how it goes. Everybody got to eat. And the lady, I walk in the go-go joint and it smelled like cucumber melon and pussy and cigarettes. They were smoking in there. So it's all that hit me in the face at once. And I'm just like, okay, get me out of here. Like, whose pizza is this? Let's go. Right? This is too much. I get in there and I'm just like, hey, I'm here, whose pizza is this? And they're all trying to figure it out at first. And then this lady comes up to me. Go figure. A damn go-go dancer ordered pizza here. Right. Of course she would. Get her, give her a pizza. And I'm like, oh yeah, that'll be, $30-$35, whatever have you. And she's like, oh, let me go get my change. And when she said, let me go get my change, she proceeded to start pulling out money from her pussy. Now, I have to take this money. I have to take the money because, well, it's my job to take this money. But lady, you didn't have money anywhere else? I mean, I get it. Look, you're at the go-go joint. You're at work, right? You got to put your money away somewhere. Why not put it in the pussy? It's nature's pocket. Why not put it in there? I get that part. My thing was, some of the dollar bills smelled like cucumber melon. And look, the next time that this came up on the screen, I said, somebody else take this. I don't want to deal with this again. Don't get me wrong. Nice tip. Solid tip. Really nice. They gave me like a $20 tip. Great. It was soggy. Some of my ones, had a stench to it, but that's my money. You know what I mean? That's mine. So give me my money. Then I was an Uber driver for a while. Now, Uber driving was fun. You drive a lot of drunk people. That's what I learned with Uber drive. You drive a lot of drunk people are doing Uber. So one time I picked this dude up. He was at the country club, ritzy, like oh man, country club, right? I pull up and I'm just like, should I even be out here like to pick him up? Because it's nobody that looks like me around here. Not even the people working outside look like me. They even have Spanish people. I'm just like, look, this man need to hurry up and come on so I can take him home because, whoa, right? I don't want to die. That's where I was at with it. He comes out and he's like, hey, man, thanks. I'm just like, I don't know who set this Uber up for you, but no problem. Now, luckily, he didn't live far from the country club, which is why he was getting an Uber home. He lived like 15 minutes away, nothing crazy. I'm driving home. The whole way home, he's in the car. He's asleep. I'm like, cool. It was like 1 a.m. Cool. Stay asleep. Fine with me. And then I drop him off, and before he gets out, he's like, hey, man, here's a tip. So he gives me a tip. He says, here's a 20, and he hands me $100 bill. Now, I didn't correct him because, like, look, man, you blessing me. You blessing me with this money. If you made the mistake of thinking this is 20, then that is on you. I am not going to correct you though. I'm grateful for this $100. Thank you very much. Right? Thank you very much for this $100. He's kind of stumbling a little bit when he gets out, and I'm like, "Are you good, man?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got it. And I'm like, "Okay, right?" His driveway is super steep, like, ritzy area. They got them big old driveways. This driveway was big and went up, like the incline was like very much so an incline. And I'm like, are you sure you're good? Like, are you sure you're okay to like walk up there? I could drive you up to their house. Like, he had a wraparound driveway. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them circle joints. So I'm like, I could drive you up if you need me to, but I guess, racist, he's still like, hey, black man, you got me home. That's good enough for me, right? And he's like, no, I got it. Okay, cool. As I'm driving off, I look in the rear view, and this man falls down the driveway. He just takes a tumble down the driveway. I'm looking in the rear view, and I stop for a second. And then I said, nah, he got it. I already offered my help. I told you I could walk you up or I could drive you up. You said no? Cool. And you already made a mistake by giving me 100, thinking it was 20? I'm cool, bruh. You have a good night. Now, I hope they helped him up. I hope somebody got him. But that's not my problem. That's not my problem. I already did my job. You know what I mean? I'm the Uber driver. I drove you here. I got you home. And you gave me money. That's that. Now, you falling and all that, that's on you.
Lunch break, special herbs, fries, and a sandwich. Unleashed on the city. Maximize damage on lookers all famished. These guys.